Namaste. Hello, my dear beautiful viewers. I welcome you all to my channel. This is SHIVAANSH. And if you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe and leave your comment. That will truly motivate me. In my left, it is going to be the masculine, and in my right, it is going to be feminine. Okay, your left is masculine, your right is feminine. All right, because we always mirror, right? Okay, so let's see what is the energy individually for both of you as a focus message to start this reading, okay, where you both are vibing and what kind of changes we can expect coming our way. All right. Seems like some energies, I wanted to say some energies getting stabled, lots of messages, downloads you are getting at this point of time. So you need to pay attention to your random thoughts. All right, something that you are hearing right now, something that you overhear something. All right, messages are coming through, numbers, signs, synchronicities coming towards you. Okay, some answers to your questions that is not clear to you at this point of time. Messages are coming towards you, you know, in any shape or form, to heighten your intuition power, to heighten your healing, to heighten your, it's like kind of a fast forward energy. Let me put it this way. This is so fast forwarding energy that once all of a sudden epiphany will come, and you will come into this understanding that you need to make certain choices, you need to make some changes, and you will go ahead and do those changes. All right, you will do the needful. That's what I'm feeling, and healing is coming towards both of you. All right, I saw the sun card, so I see that sun god is restoring your soul energy, restoring your soul power, and bringing a lot of star energies towards both of your dynamic. Okay, that's what I feel. Lots of major transformations are taking place, and you see again this card just came. All right, so major healing is taking place. All right, so let's see what masculine has to say and what feminine has to say, where feminine stands. Wow, wow, amazing. So guys, if you see this card, this is I'm sorry about that, let me show you from here. Let me put it this way. I hope you can see it, right? Yeah. So masculine is like the Bhadra Kali, goddesses of darkness. That means masculine is going through some kind of illuminations in his life. He's facing the dark side within him to come to the light. All right, and Bhadra Kali is a very, very highly heightened spiritual power when it comes to tantra, black magic, when it comes to supernatural, occult power. This energy is somewhat like kind of a high priestess energy in our traditional tarot deck. You can say that way. And out here for the feminine, I see is Ardhanareshwar, the divine androgen. That means the twin flame. This collective group of twin flames that I'm connecting to right now, the spiritual soul bond that I'm connecting to, whoever is vibing with that divine feminine energy, the fertility, the goddesses of all kind, who is blessed, who knows to show mercy, forgive others, love, unconditional, selfless, harmless love, all right, a giver, a provider. This person sees who they are in their true divinity, true divine form. They are very much grounded, very much balanced in their heart, body, mind, soul, 7 chakras aligned, Kundalini perfectly activated, do spiritual practices. That's their food of life, meditation, so reading spiritual books, talking to people about God and goddesses, showing the path to righteousness, dharma. This is that kind of a feminine who knows who they are, and they just love to be in that energy. No matter, even if they have to walk alone, they will still they will keep doing their purpose, because they know they are twin flame. They know they are here for a mission. They know they are here for a cause, for a purpose, for a reason, and they are focusing on that, and they are very much adamant, determined, stable, grounded, fully devoted in their path. All right, out here the masculine, they are absolutely now seeing to their counterpart, looking up to their counterpart, and now realize who they are. All right, they are seeing the true beauty within you. All right, and that's why that is triggering them to make certain changes in them. Now let me read out this card to you, okay, what it says. All right, it says, she dances to create the world while he dances to wind it all up. She is the mother of the universe. He is its only father. I bow down to Shiva and Shivani, or the Nareshwar Stotra. The blessings is felicity in married life, raising the Kundalini energy, transcendental knowledge of universal oneness, ability to harmonize opposing viewpoints or forces. How beautiful is that, you see, to what I was saying. It validated to what I was saying, right? Absolutely. Somebody is now saying the kind of bond, the connection that you are seeing, it is not for those people who has just jumped into a relationship very recently. No, this is a kind of a group of people, who has been on this journey of the dark night of the soul to transform themselves, going through those metamorphoses, coming into their full power of knowing who they truly are, in their two divine form, the divine or the Nareshwar, the divine masculine and the divine feminine balance within them. This is a group of people who has been on this journey for a couple of years, religiously doing their practices, their work that they are asked to. As mentioned in the scriptures, this group of people are vibing with that energy, my feminines, all right, and masculine out here now seeing that, with that thunderstorm kind of triggering moments that he is getting in his life right now, which has been increased now by the divine, to get him that a wake-up call, that judgment call. You need to make certain things right, ethically, morally, principally correct, all right, because you are also a divine being. You need to work things out the way it should be, and that's what this person is seeing now, seeing that dark side, what they have done, how they have worked certain things the way they have done, and now they are trying to figure out how to come towards you and to balance things out in your life. Okay, so let me see what ascension energy that is covering up both of your energy. All right, so I will pull one card as a collective energy for both of you. Okay. Divine masculine is very restless at this point of time, whereas feminines are very much grounded. They have made certain choices in their life. Even if they have to walk alone on this path, they may remain like this, not married, but continue to follow their life purpose, all right? But I believe the hard work that you have put in there on this card, it is written that, there it is written that you are you will be getting felicitated with certain kind of marriage. Marriage commitments may come towards you. I did not read this card, so let me read out this card to you, what it says. Victorious one, auspicious one, Kali, Bhadrakali, wearer of the skull garland, O mother, for all forgiving protector and nurse, scared syllable of the sacrifice, I bow down to you. Blessings, worldly power, earthly enjoyment, fearlessness in battle, access to feminine power and virtues. Absolutely. This person is now tapping into their feminine quality of seeing that they also have a divine feminine within them, and they need to be calm and composed and kind towards other existence, other mankind, right? They cannot treat as shit to other people, right? They cannot be all the time BSing around other people, right? And they are seeing those truths truth now, and they are working through this, trying to be fearless, trying to be fierce, trying to let go of control issues, something that does not serve them for their highest good, to come towards their divine feminine, to whom and they are seeing that they have transformed, all right, and they cannot now play around with this energy. That's what I feel, all right. That is what is happening here. To the masculine, seeing the divine feminine transforming themselves into this kind of a light, all right, they see the divinity within you, okay, and that is forcing them to make certain changes so that they can bring earthly enjoyment, be standing into the power of becoming fearless, courageous, determined, speaking the truth, standing by the ethics and morals and principles, so that they can bring enjoyment into their 3D existence, into the 3D world, right? That's what I feel for you, for the masculines, all right? So let me see what this card has to say. Somebody is having a hard time to speak, or somebody is speaking but somebody is not listening. That's what I feel. So this card says, Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin number is 43, all right, and on this card it says the act from my divine feminine wisdom, and this card absolutely said the same thing. If you see that access to feminine power and virtues, I act from my divine feminine wisdom. I mean, this is such a beautiful sync, you see. Absolutely, this card showing up is like Kuan Yin. This is the Chinese card of the Yin sign within us. We got the divine masculine and divine feminine. This is the divine feminine side of that two horses, the Ashwin, right? So it says that Kuan Yin is the master of the 12th ray of unconditional love. She radiates a vibrant, cherished pink light of divine energy, divine feminine energy, love and compassion. Kuan Yin is re-empowering women everywhere and bringing forward feminine wisdom in man. She is inviting you to develop your divine feminine qualities, including your healing abilities. Find ways to nurture and empower others and yourself. Give yourself permission to go with the flow and share with everyone for the highest good. This study subtly affect your stellar gateway chakra and build the Antakarna bridge to source. Wow, this is big, guys. This is really big. I have never seen such beautiful sync of my twin flame reading, to be honest. To whatever I was saying, this card just present out here itself to validate that this energy is very much focused by the universe right now, because it says very clearly that Kuan Yin is empowering and women everywhere and bringing forward feminine wisdom in men, right? So now the kind of energy that the divine is putting on to the mankind is that man in general, I'm talking about the divine masculine, all right, within every human being. We also have divine masculine within us. So if we are vibing too much in ego energy or too much of anger, fearful, doubtful, then divine is working on those areas in our life also, even if we are feminine in our feminine body, all right. So this is collective, okay. So you can please take however it resonates for you. It may be working within you, or it may be working for the love interest of your life, where wisdom is higher knowledge and wisdom. The feminine qualities are being triggered inside him, that he needs to be more kind, generous, show grace and gratitude, be humble, noble, kind, right, to his counterpart, all right. And she is inviting the universal high degree power, the Kuan Yin, all right, the divine Shakti is calling out to this person to listen to their heart, to their intuition, and act with integrity for highest good of all right, and create that bridge between him and the divine, so that they can both restore, the world in the worldly plane, all right, because this is a spiritual bond, and whenever a spiritual resurrection happen, as far as the relationship goes, and twin flame dynamic, whoever feels, they know that this is a very spiritual journey, all right. You are here on a mission, and together you are going to accomplish certain desires of God himself to create this new earth, all right, the shift this plane from Piscean age to Aquarian age, balancing that yin and yang, right, balancing that yin and yang within, all right. And you see such a beautiful coincidence, or it's a beautiful sync. I don't believe in coincidence, I'm sorry. It's like yin and yang bedsheet that I have here, tablecloth, all right, which says about balancing. It's all about balancing. I believe that some kind of restoration, balancing energy is taking place in both of your dynamics, so that you both can come into a divine union in a peace and calm and composed way. Okay, that's what I feel. All right, so let's see what your higher consciousness says when in both of your dynamic, how he sees for you and how you see for him, where he stands as per your thoughts and belief, and where you stand as per his thought and belief, what he has to say to you and what you have to say to him, okay, from your higher consciousness, because your higher consciousness is the Krishna consciousness, the Jesus consciousness, right? That's what makes you the divine being, and you start to see the Trinity within you, right? So let's see what you have to say to him and what he has to say to you. As far as your consciousness goes, if there is any clash in your consciousness right now, knock, knock. He is willing to talk to you, come to you, knock at your door, all right? He actually wants to come to you, approach you with an offer. Knock, knock, doors of possibility will open. He is telling you that don't give up. He wants to come towards you, and you, from your end, you see divine blessings. This card indicates the unending flow of divine blessings and fulfillment of spiritual goals. To whatever I was saying, you guys are out here on a mission, and divine is not going to give up on you, and you cannot give up on this divine journey, period. So who strongly feels that they are in a very spiritual bond, spiritual connection, and they are here for a divine cause, then 43 is a 7, all right. 7 may be highly connected to you guys in some way, shape or form. Blue color is very much predominant in your connection in some way, shape or form, all right. And one person is absolutely getting to ready, after taking care of this energy within him, coming into his power. He is going to absolutely knock on to the possibilities that he will see when he will get the higher knowledge and wisdom, which will open up to him in a short span of time. You don't need to give up on that, okay? You absolutely don't need to give up on that. Be there wherever you are, all right? He will definitely knock on to those doors of opportunities. He will see the bright side of everything than to stay stuck in the dark energy of fear-based thoughts, all right? That's when he is going to come towards you and possibly extend his offer. We will pull up more cards to see what comes up, but this is from his higher consciousness. His higher consciousness is giving him that nudge. It's time to open up. It's time to stand up and speak your truth. It's time to approach in the right way, all right? And you, from your end to him, you are sending him all the divine blessings, right? You see him as your true counterpart, and these two cards are in the same, you see, the feminine one side and the masculine one side and the feminine one side, and this is the masculine side, as I said in the reading in the beginning, right? So major transformation taking place and major balancing of energies are taking place, because one person is vibing in highest degree of supreme power within them, and their energy is forcing this energy to change, do things right, be more ethical, be more principled, be more guided, all right? Getting that nudges to listen to those knock knock wake up call, like listen to your gut feelings, listen to your intuition, all right? Enough of playing, enough of games, all right? So let's see what Osho Zen Tarot has to say to add up to this energy. So far I am seeing very positive, very, very sync in this reading for the divine masculine and feminine collective energy. All right, that's amazing, to be honest. So I will pull 2 cards, one for the masculine, where they are at in their mental space, all right, and where female at their mental space, heart space, soul space, and their connective energy. All right, this is both of your collective energy connection, all right, the connection card between both of you. So let's see where masculine is at through their transformation. Masculine, with this dark side and this knock card, what I can tell you straight away is that masculine has a tendency to procrastinate, and they are getting this nudge from the universe that it is enough of postponement you have done, enough of procrastination you have done, enough of running you have done. It's now no way. He is getting those nudges to stop postponing, stop procrastinating, take that decision. He is getting that huge wake up call from the universe knocking at his door, all right, shaking up all his false belief system, shaking up from the root because of that postponement. Because procrastination, postponing things is like kind of you're trying to escape, right? But sometimes it happens that there is no escaping to the truth. Divine is asking him to share his blessings with others, all right? Yeah, these are the nudges that they are getting, right, with this Queenian card, where this feminine, empowering energies of feminine qualities are getting this wisdom is getting inflicted in the masculines, right? So they are getting to see things from a higher consciousness now, all right, that that whatever they have been doing so far, they know that they need to make certain choices consciously and share their gift with others. They have to show the same amount of love and compassion to their counterpart as well, right? They are getting to see that nudge from the universe that they are getting right now, and they are tapping into their higher consciousness, where they are getting this nudge to stop procrastinating, stop postponing, all right? They are doing those contemplation and introspection to bring stability into their life, so that they see things from a higher perspective with conscious mind fully illuminated. That's when they are going to share their gift of abundance, their wisdom, their intellectual being. You see, there is this fly, from where it's coming I really don't know, but that's an omen. So something major is taking place in their life, and this is like sharing, is like 6 of cups, 6 of pentacles, all right? It's all about forward movement, sharing your cup of love, sharing your gifts with others, sharing your knowledge and wisdom with others, right? Until unless you come in your power of knowing who you truly are with your divine qualities, you cannot give it to the other person, right? That is what is happening in their life. However, feminine is completely in control with their own divine blessings that they have already got from the universe for the hard work that they have put in. Now, this is your energy, all right? What I feel for the divine feminine is that if you are saying 1111, that's a confirmation for you, and we got this card, 11, you see, and it says inner voice. So 11, inner voice. Your third eye, your crown chakra is absolutely so very much activated that you know who you truly are. This is the High Priestess card, right? When this High Priestess comes in their power, they will hardly speak to anybody, keep everything to their secret, but they see everything. They will look like that they are not seeing anything or not observing anything, but they keep secret, they keep everything hidden, but they have the highest degree of knowledge and wisdom within them to know who they truly are, because they listen to their inner voice. And if you are seeing a lot of 11, then that's a confirmation for you. Absolutely, you are in your power. You are a mystic, you are an occult, you are a knower of occult science, Reiki energy healing. You can do distance energy healing. Your prayers can get heard, by the universe in no time. You can manifest anything, whatever you think of, all right? You may have a tendency to have aquarium in your house, all right? You like fish a lot, all right? However shape or form, You like to play with water. Water is some kind of a weakness for you in some way, shape or form, and you are coming into some kind of completion with this 21 card, that is world card. You have absolutely paid all your karmic debts. You have learned all your lessons. You have stood up to your power, to bring morality, principle, dignity into the 3D existence. You are sharing your knowledge and wisdom with others. You are becoming that light for others, where you are restoring the ethics, morals, principles, unconditional, selfless, harmless love in others soul DNA through your prayers. All right, you have learned a lot with this completion card 21, 11, 21. If you are seeing a lot of 1121, then that's a confirmation for you, or 1122, that's a confirmation for you. You are at this point of time highly protected, guided by the universal power, okay? And you are seeing that your puzzles of your life is now getting sorted out. You are seeing things the way it is, very clean and clear, okay? And the connecting energy for both of you is miser, 4, 4, 4. We got 2, 4. All right. It's all about stability. It's all about keeping those vows, promises, be it from past life, or be it because if you when you go through the Kundalini awakening, when you have come to your power, where you know who you are, where you stand, your Kundalini is activated, you can access Akashic record and you get to see your truth, your past karmas. All right, you work through those, you repent, regret for that, you do those penance, do meditation, heal those energies. All right, but coming back to this, to what I was saying, that the connecting energy for both the miser, you are in a place where you know that the other person is behaving in such energy that you speaking out to them, it does not show that you are wise enough to understand how these people are actually playing, and you are giving stroke after stroke into their hand to put it back to you. It's more like this. So now you have come into this power, seeing that the one energy is miser, your energy is vibing, and you got all the major arcanas, guys. So this is no joke, right? They got only one major arcana and you got 3 major arcanas. With this ultimate minor arcanas like miser, it's like this person is so they know how to play their game, their card so well. They are master players, all right? And somebody out here, they have evolved so much that they don't want to get into this kind of game, manipulation, lies and deceit, where their life can go for a toss, all right? And they are seeing things, everything very clearly now, taking their seat back, they are working on themselves, they are completing their own karmic ties, cutting all the cords from the past that does not serve them, focusing on their life, trying to balance, restore, morality, into the society that they live in, try to bring something good to the mankind, to the society in general. And that's the kind of work this person is doing. And this person is getting to see the light of this person. Now they know that they cannot play this kind of a game with this energy anymore, and they have to come more wise, more fair and just. And that's the nudge that they are getting from the universe. All right, that's what I feel. So let's see what the tarot card has to say in order to clarify this energy. Okay, so I will pull card from my vice versa tarot. Yeah, somebody is really feeling burdened, all right, and want to take this burden off their shoulder, and these 2 cards just jumped out much before I could even shuffle. Very disturbing energies. Did you see that? I don't want to. Somebody is juggling, looking up to the past, not able to take the leap of faith, still wandering, postponing, fear, not knowing like how to share their gifts with others. They are so dead from inside with their own games, lies and deceit that they don't know They really don't know. I'm feeling so high with this energy. The moment I started to pull this tarot card, so far it was still fine, but this person is absolutely tormented inside. Because when we go through this conscious evolution, it's no joke, right? At that point of time, divine will show you back and forth the karmas that you have done. And this is what is happening with that devil energy, right? With the devil energy. Okay. And the connecting energy, let's see. Yeah, you see straight away the connecting energy is the Six of Cups. You know, someone is, I was telling you, right, that someone is reminiscing, you know, going through, recapping those beautiful moments that you both have shared with each other, where something went wrong. When somebody do some contemplation, if this energy knows that this energy cannot be messed up now, you know, they cannot play their games anymore. It's time, the time has finally come that they have to listen to the judgment call, because they on their end they have this judgment call. They cannot be shy anymore, closed off. You know, they cannot procrastinate anymore. It's time that they share. All right, enough of back and forth energies that they have played in the past with that Knight of Wands. All right, this side, that's like kind of back and forth energy, right? One time they are here, whenever they feel good, they will come, entertain, and get themselves entertained by you and leave without an answer, and lost for a couple of days and months, and then again they will come back, and you know, not acting with integrity. Now they are getting this nudge, thunderstorm from the universe. Enough of playing games, enough of being liar, all right, enough of hiding, all right. So this side, these people, they don't see you know, the nudges, they don't hear the nudges, they feel shy. You see, they are embarrassed somewhere, not able to take that stand their ground, right? So divine is asking them to come in their power, release any kind of negative belief system that you have, listen to those judgment call, you know, do things from your higher consciousness, because you know, it's been long overdue. You have put in a lot of you know, waiting, you know, looking out to the things by and by. Enough of looking up to the things by and by. It's time to take an action. Enough of contemplation, enough of introspection, enough of analyzing things is done. It's now you know, with that Six of Cups, somebody is getting this nudge that it's time that you reconcile. You cannot run away anymore. You cannot procrastinate anymore. You cannot postpone anymore. With that Four of Miser, with that Four of Postponement, 4 is a number of stability, right? But 4 is a number of 8. 8 is a number of you know, dark secrets, right? It's the Scorpio house. 8 is a number of infinite. 8 is a number of transformation. So this person is getting huge nudge with the judgment call to make things right, speak their truth from their higher consciousness, share their gifts with others, because enough of back and forth energy this person has showed. Now they have to stop that with that judgment call. All right, and out here I see that divine feminine, you know, you are absolutely waiting for your masculine to come towards you with that pentacle to bring stability into your life, with that 4 cup, number 4, the Miser card. 4, the postponement. 4 is number of stability, right? So you are waiting for the masculine to come towards you with the king of pentacles on this side, you know, so that they can you know, bring that love and care and security, stability into your life. But know this, you know, it is coming, because with this card, this is the only tarot deck where there is no you know, human figure. This is all spiritual, all right? This is very spiritual. You know, whoever vibe with this energy, please take whichever side you resonate. Whoever is in this energy, these people, they absolutely know that they are a divine soul. You know, they are so divine in nature that they cannot mess around, you know. So they have released any kind of toxicity, you know. They have released any kind of toxicity, you see, from their soul, heart, body, mind, soul, all right. And now that you know, they are going to get all the stability, you know, the much needed communication, much needed support and blessings from the universe. This person is very much blessed. Let's put it this way. their hard work has finally paid off, and being this the connecting energy, 4 and 6 is 10, something completion, right? And this is 21, completion. So major completion of toxic energy is coming to an end, and you have strong placement of Capricorn in your natal chart, or Taurus in your natal chart. Scorpio is big, all right, in this reading. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your natal chart. This is absolutely a resurrection, a relationship resurrecting from the past. This has nothing to do with anybody entering new. It's more or less like, any drama that has taken place in the past with that Knight of Wands, it is going to get cleared out of your life, of both of your life, all right? And restoring certain divine energies from the past, beautiful memories from the past, restoring your divinity. All right, somebody is listening up to the judgment call, understanding the bigger picture of everything. Now that you can expect some kind of stability coming your way, communication coming your way, security, abundance coming your way. It's like a partnership, all right? A beautiful partnership is taking place in the horizon after paying all the karmic debts, all right? All the karmic debts. So let's see what Archangel Michael has to say in order to add up to your connecting energy. What kind of supports you are getting from this spiritual being, from your ancestor who has transitioned, all right, to a different plane altogether, and they are guiding you through this journey, through this spiritual journey that you have gone through, all right? Somebody might have died when you meet your divine counterpart. After a couple of months of both you coming into relationship with each other, something major have taken place in your life or in their life. Somebody might have died, which have collectively affected both of you, all right, which has taken your life by surprise to 360-degree overnight. That one person turned out to be an Ardhanarishwar, a divine being in themselves, throughout the life experiences, journey, the lessons that they have learned. And one person is still in the process because they have awakened late, all right? This side of person has awakened late, whichever side you resonate, all right? The connecting energy for both of you is forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong. I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear forward towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Absolutely, such beautiful sync of this card and such nurturing, you see, you really have taken care of this masculine like a baby, like a baby. And you see their worth, their presence in their life. It has been something like this, worth waiting for, calling out to your soulmate, no matter how much, whatever kind of a deceitful energy that you have gone through. But at the end, you guys were brought back together into the same dimension, into the same plane, and still trying to work things out. But this side now has come to a point that seeing the higher picture of everything, you are just surrendering everything to the divine, and you are just charging ahead in your life, all right? And divine is asking you, both of your energy is needed to be like kind of forgiving for each other. You have to forgive each other now, all right? You really have to forgive each other, and this is for both of your energy, okay? That's how you can start moving ahead, all right? Know this, my dear beautiful feminine, that you have nothing to self-blame, or nothing to nothing to let's put it this way. You don't have to act as a victim or self-blame yourself. No, absolutely not. You are not vibing as like victim mentality or self-sabotaging kind of an energy. You have absolutely grown up from that energy. But you have some kind of an anger within you, all right? because of the injustice that you see around you. It's not to do with one particular relationship. It's in human being in general. When you see around that so many things are happening, you come to a point where you feel like you cannot do anything, like helpless. You are not able to do anything for anybody. Then that's how you go into that dark zone of yourself, that you are you have not so much of resources or knowledge or wisdom to do something for others. So universe is asking you, you don't have to worry like that. Forgive yourself, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. You have done nothing wrong. You have done everything that was there in your power. All right, so you need to focus on that power of yours. All right, when you keep vibing in your energy, something beautiful will automatically pan out in your life. All right, so let me see what our guardian angel has to say in order to see this card. I could not even flip this shuffle this card, but this card just flipped. We will go by this. Yeah, this is like kind of heart chakra, you see. Let me read out this card to you. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved, and with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance towards you. Wow. Wow, feminine. If lately, for whatever experience that you have gone through, if you have closed up your heart chakra, all right, and you are vibing with much more of a practical energy, logical and reasoning energy, all right, universe is asking you to, work on your heart chakra, heal your heart. And I see this side, there's a lot of blue color and purple color. You are getting those higher knowledge and wisdom and the nudges from the universe that it's not the time to give up. You need to really, really, pay attention, to go back to that past when you used to have your heart chakra open so wide, right? When you were only giving your love out to other people, to everyone. Don't get closed off. Everything. Fact of the matter is, love is the heart of the matter. Truth of all truth. This entire creation is made of love, right? So if you close off your heart chakra, you will go back to the same darkness from where you have absolutely evolved and become a Ardhanareshwar, right? The divine counterpart within you, all right? The masculine and the feminine within you. When you have done all this work, you have paid all your karmic debts, gone through those complicated completions in your life, solved all your puzzles in your life. Now it's not the time to, keep blaming yourself or cursing yourself and closed off in your heart chakra. All right. This is an energy. This is a collective energy for both of you. Whatever I'm telling you, feminine, somebody else is feeling too. Maybe because of their past experiences, they have closed off their heart chakra. They are not able to forgive themselves for whatever they have done to you. And now this is a connective energy for both of you, which is asking you to, have some forgiveness for each other, or mankind in general, because everybody is evolving. Everybody is learning their own karmic lessons. They are also evolving like the way you have been evolving. So it's time that you need to be flexible, open to your heart, forgive others. And they are also getting the same nudge to open up and forgive others, all right? So let me see what universe has for you, in order to add up the connecting energy, what to expect for both of you. I believe the universe is bringing a lot of healing energies. They with their higher consciousness, and you with that high priestess card and the completion card and the morality card. Such beautiful energy with the divine blessings card. I believe that universe is really, really restoring somebody's consciousness, higher consciousness, and bringing them into their knees to understand the feminine qualities within them, so that they can act with integrity and show their kindness and mercy and share their heart, pour their love out to other people, not just to you, to mankind in general. And they are also getting that nudge to activate their heart chakra. So they may be having some tearing moments, where they are crying out to the universe. They may be going through that kind of an energy. And when I say that, I saw 43, 44. All right, so that's a confirmation for you. Okay, and we got 4-4, right? So 4-4. 4 is playing a significant role in your life. You can see how it resonates for you. All right, so let's see. It's all about speaking. You guys are having big time problem in communicating things to each other. It feels like that you always landed up into incomplete conversation. Let's put it this way. Every time you guys came together to talk about one particular thing, it always left incomplete, and that kept you hooked up to that past of yours where you felt that something is not right, and until this is done right, you will not be able to move ahead. And that much awaited communication is coming your way, where you will be released from any kind of toxicity and will bring stability, security into your life with that King of Pentacles. And somebody from the past is going to bring this entire healing energies towards you, and the universe has this connecting message for both of you. All there is to love has been there all along. Absolutely. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you have grown. You so rock the universe. Absolutely. Such a beautiful connecting cards for both of you, my dear beautiful feminine and the masculine, whoever has tuned into this reading, that all there is to love has been there all along. You guys have been all through this time. Even if in 3D it looked like you guys were in separation in some way, shape or form, but it is not like that. Actually, you guys have never been in any kind of separation from each other. All right. You both were learning your lessons in two different dimensions of yours. You were learning, my feminines, the viewers, you were learning your lessons from the fifth dimension perspective. And the masculine at this end, they have been getting this knowledge and wisdom and learning, from the 3D perspective, from core experiences. Because this masculine will have to stand next to this feminine, right? In the midst of the society, with their head held high like a king of swords, with their true, authentic and divine power and qualities within them, so they were also learning certain things to grow up and mature, in their life. They have gone through those lessons, or they are going through those lessons, and the final outcome is going to be that they will have to reconcile with themselves first. They have to learn to forgive themselves. They will have to open up themselves to seek help from others, seek guidance from others, share their thoughts with others. This person is very much closed off, and now they are getting to see what it takes, to be a miser. They now realize that they should have been wise enough to take certain actions out of dignity, right? But they did not stand out to their truth. They did not act with integrity, and now that's the nudge that they are getting. And finally, you guys will realize that this person will realize that all there is to love has been there all along, and your relationship has always been on the limelight, always has been on the limelight. And you both have definitely given out a lot of beautiful energies to each other, through your passion, through your love making, the beautiful moments that you have shared, the poems that you have shared, the music that together you have shared. Even I would not be surprised if you have danced together. And now one of your life is like Last Christmas, George Michael, if that song resonated with you in any shape or form. Last Christmas, all right, Careless Whisper, you can listen to that song, all right. And somebody out here, it's like, it's more like somebody has put someone in such a highly dignified place, like in a pedestal, where you have seen this person as like, whoever you are, it's because of this energy. You are forgiving them for whatever they have done, because those lessons has helped you to evolve, to learn and to grow, right? To whoever you are today, seeing your divine light. It would not have been possible because without their support, without their triggering, right? You are seeing that and you are appreciating that. all right. And I believe for the feminine, you can look up to that song, Because You Love Me by Celine Dion. That's what I'm getting for you guys, that this song may resonate with you, all right. That's Because You Loved Me by Celine Dion. Feminine, you can hear that song. And for the masculine, their energy is most like, yeah, last Christmas I gave you my heart. They are absolutely like, they are in a position with their closed heart chakra that they don't feel like to dance, they don't feel like to listen to music, they are closed off, going through those tower moments within them when they are getting this beautiful nudge from the universe to open up, work on their heart chakra, bring those healing energies towards you, cut any kind of toxicity that they are hanging on to, codependency, manipulation, lies, deceit, postponing their choices, their decisions, procrastination, big time. But yes, ultimately, with the Six of Cups at your end and Judgment card at their end, what I feel is that somebody is going to reconcile with you. Communication is coming your way and bring stability into your life, all right? So I will pull these two cards to close this reading for you today, my feminines, at the masculine end and at your end. You see, you got the High Priestess card and we got this Insight card. Opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. Absolutely. With the High Priestess card and this light, the light of this lamp is absolutely falling on this card that says that, inside your intuition, my feminines, the kind of energy, such power boost, powerful energy towards you. You have a very high knowledge and wisdom, and your third eye, your crown chakra is absolutely activated to see things from a different dimension altogether, which will absolutely restore both of your energy. Your energy is working for this man in a very amazing way, which is bringing out the higher consciousness within them to restore their feminine energy within them, all right? And this is fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. This is the nudge that they are getting, universe is asking them that it is fine if you don't believe to certain things. Just because you did not see with your eyes does not mean that it does not exist, right? Fairies do exist, angels do exist, higher being, this universe exists, you and me exist, all right? So you will have to believe in everything that the God has created, from angels to planetary alignments to astrology to numerology to mythology to spiritual awakening, conscious evolution, Akashic record, quantum upgrade. Learn about new things, believe in magic. Magic is all around, all right? And this is the kind of a download this person is getting, where it has been asked by the divine to see the small magic in everything that comes their way, in a shape of epiphany or light or thundering moment, where they get an understanding, like aha moments, where they understand what to share, how to open up, they are getting lessons every now and then, period, all right? And with this fairy magic, they are getting to see things from a bigger perspective now, from a elementary perspective, from that we have seven chakras in our body, we have something called kundalini energy in our body, this has something divine power. And this person will gradually get into those studies and they will realize what this bond, this connection is all together, and they will also come into this power of seeing things from a different insight altogether, different perspective altogether. Their energies of spirituality will increase. With the 7 card out here, 27, that's 9, so 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, you are absolutely near an end of a karmic cycle that you have been in the last 8 years, 8 months, 8 weeks, however that is coming to play in your life, or maybe 18 months or 15 months. however it works for you, that is coming to an end for both of you now, because somebody is now going to hear that judgment call, and they are going to act with integrity, and they will come to balance things out in this dynamic of yours. Okay, and feminine, kudos to you. The work that you have done, keep doing that. Okay, that is amazing for you, and you don't know what you are opening up for yourself, to be honest. All right, you are absolutely creating a paradise for yourself. All right, you are amazing being, know this, and you are going to get that communication. You listen to your intuition, and you see this side it's 7 and this side it's 8. All right, so if you are saying 7-8, that's a confirmation for you, 7 or 8 or 8-7. All right, but this is a major transformation that is taking place in your life. So I hope, my feminines, it resonated with you, or masculine, whoever has tuned into this reading. All right, it's time that somebody needs to act with integrity, or else they are going to have a big time tower moments in their life, whoever is vibing in that energy. Even though I have seen it from divine masculine's end and this from divine feminine's end, but you can always sweep the side depending on how true you are to yourself. All right, or this can be just your energy, because you also have divine masculine and feminine within you. So take however it resonates for you, and try to implement the guidance that we tarot card readers gives you. You and you enhance your life, you empower your life. All right, try to balance out things in your life, because you all are a divine being. All right, and this is a very, very highly spiritual connection. This is absolutely no doubt it. You both have a connection from the past life. All right, past life, and no power in this universe can sever this tie between both of you. Absolutely not. No games, no lies, no deceit, no energy as such can enter in both of your dynamic, because divine has a hold on this relationship. The only ask from the divine is open up your heart chakra, forgive each other, listen to your gut feelings and intuitions, believe in magics and miracles, believe in the fairies and existence of other celestial being who is always there with you, who is guiding you. You will see every puzzle of your life will get sorted out, will get solved. Okay, so that's what I feel for you. Beautiful reading, to be honest. All right, I hope it resonated with you, my dear beautiful spiritually connected being that who has been guided to watch this reading. Please take whatever resonates for you, and I'm sending across much love and light to you. Until we meet again, Om Namah Shivaya. Stay blessed.